How's everybody doing tonight? Let me jump in the chat real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let me pin this here. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Dropping something in the comment section here tonight. Let's see if I can pin this up in there. All right, cool. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm back in the chat. I'm sorry I had to go pin that in the chat. Let me go to the Facebook really quick. Drop a let them know we live over there on Facebook. Give me a second, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? Don't forget to jump in the chat. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like if you like these videos. Let me share this to Facebook. Hold on, real quick. All right, all right. Facebook is updated. How's everybody doing? Who's in the building? Let me see who's here, man. Hit the chat room, y'all. Let me see who's here. I see 16 bars is already up in the chat room. 16 bars is already in the chat room. Thanks for joining the stream tonight, everybody. Gonna wait a few more minutes, let y'all get up in here. Gonna have some good discussions tonight, man. Next week, Tuesday, Method Man versus Redman. Redman versus Method Man versus 420. 420 versus is coming. Let me make sure, man. Yep, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, 420. Redman versus Method Man. Drop in the comment who you got. Who's gonna win this versus? Who's gonna win the versus? Drop it in the comment. Redman, if you're going with Redman, drop in the comment if you're going with Method Man. Who's gonna win this battle? The Blunt Brothers. These guys are movie stars. These guys have tons of albums out. These guys have amazing rap careers. These guys are affiliates of the Wu-Tang Clan. Drop in the comment who you think's gonna win this versus. We got Maserati General in the building, Florida in the building. Woo, Florida. Shout out to y'all over there. Send some of that hot sun over here, man. We getting nothing but rain over here in NYC today. Been raining all day in NYC, Florida. Send some sun over here, man. I need y'all to drop in the comments who you going for, Redman or Method Man. Next Tuesday, 420 versus. I'm gonna drop mine tonight. I'm dropping my pick tonight. Also tonight we're gonna be talking about Fat Joe. Fat Joe was seen at Big Pun Plaza. So if you haven't followed the news, Fat Joe declined to show up at the Big Pun Plaza street naming some weeks back when they officially named the street after Big Pun, the Big Pun Plaza. Um, a lot of people were talking about, excuse me, why Joe wasn't there. You know, Joe is one of Pun's closest. Joe always called Pun his brother, and Joe was one of those guys that did not show up the day when they unveiled Big Pun Plaza. Well, Joe posted a picture recently of him being there. Let me give you all the picture. If you haven't seen the picture, um, if you haven't seen, this is the picture of Joe visiting Big Pun Plaza. All right, so he didn't make it. He didn't make it to the official unveiling, and we talked about it. So I want to ask you guys today, how do you feel? How do you feel? I mean, we went over this some weeks ago, but I want to hear from you guys again. How do you feel that Pun and Joe being so close? How do you feel Joe not being there the day for the unveiling, and now he's finally gone? As you can see, there's nobody there by himself. He has all the privacy he needs. He's there visiting his brother. How do you guys feel about Fat Joe finally going out there? Tonight we're also going to talk about Black Rob. In the light of DMX's passing, rest in peace, DMX, there was a story that started coming up where people started sending out their condolences, words, to DMX's passing. Black Rob also got back into the news. So someone posted a video of Black Rob sending out his condolences to X and his family. And Black Rob, if you don't know who Black Rob is, Black Rob was a part of Bad Boy Records back in the day when Puffy, Mace, all those guys, when they were really rocking back in the days. Black Rob was a very instrumental part of Bad Boy Records. Black Rob doesn't look too good right now. Okay, this is a picture of Black Rob in his hospital, on his hospital bed. Okay, so my question to you guys tonight: Puff Daddy being as successful as he is, and not taking anything away from Puff. Puff has worked, as far as I've seen, all his career to get where he's at today. Okay, multi-millionaire, doing all sorts of stuff, entrepreneur. I'm not taking anything away from the man. The man worked to get where he is today. There were a few things that Black Rob said in the video that he posted. He said that he was homeless. So I want you guys to think about this for a second. Before I get into that, let me hit the chat just for a minute. So again, Maserati General, thank you for joining the stream. Maserati General is going with Method Man for the win. Woo! Let's go, Method Man. All right, all right. Norman Rich is in the building. Norman Rich, thanks for joining the stream tonight. Norman Rich says, "Got it being a tie, bro. Both are great means." Norman, no, no. Norman, you can't do that here. You can't do that here. You got to pick a winner. This is versus. Norman, this is versus. This is versus. Can't do the V. This is versus, Norman. We're not going with ties over here. Norman, you got to get back in there, drop Method Man or Redman or Method Man, or say you're not going to choose. All right. So Norman Rich says he's going with a tie. No ties here, Norman. You pick one or the other, or you say you're not gonna choose. This is versus. You gotta pick a side. You gotta pick a side. Norman Rich, you gotta pick a side. Drop it in the comments. Norman's from Maryland. Maryland's in the building. Thanks for joining, Maryland. Shout out all the way from New York City. Norman says, yo, I'm a little upset that he didn't attend the first joint, but at least he made it though. Yeah, so when when the news first broke that Fat Joe didn't show up to the initial street naming, and we know how these street namings go. They announce it before the street naming goes. They usually tell all who needs to be informed of these street namings. I remember the wu-tang. It was a huge crowd out there when the wu-tang street. I remember when oh man, what's that guy? Um, God, it just passed recently. When they named his street, it was a big thing. So these street namings, it's a huge deal. A lot of people are involved. A lot of people are notified. Okay, so at first I was one of those, Norman. I was upset that Joe didn't make it initially, because that's the first day they're pulling the cover off of the street. It's just it's like it's like Pun is there that day. You know, the first day they're doing it, they unveiling it. There's people there, all the fans, family. It just, to me, it felt like something where Joe should have been there. But after some thought, after thinking how him and Pun's wife are not close all of these years, thinking of all the emotion that would have been going through people that day, I would have guessed that there would have been some sort of drama if Pun's family, Pun's wife was there with her family, and if Joe showed up. There may have been. If I had to guess, there would have been trouble. And after thinking about this, I kind of agree with Joe. I kind of agree with Joe that a few of the people that were in the chat, Sarah was here that day, Diamond Onyx was here, Jason was here. A few of the people that were in the chat, they said it too. Like, you know what? The street's not going nowhere, and it's right. Yes, the unveiling is important, but Big Pun Plaza is going to be here from now on, just like Noriega. Noriega didn't show up either the first day. Noriega's a big, big, big fan of Pun. They're like brothers. So I did agree later on that it was a good idea for him not to go on the first day. So Norman, you were a little upset that he didn't attend the first joint, but at least he made it. I felt the same way when that happened. Jayla's in the building. Jayla, thanks for joining. Jason's here. Jason, thanks for joining. Nicholas McFarland is in the building. Nicholas, thanks for joining. Nicholas is going with Redman. Okay, so we got Method Man. Maserati is going with Method Man. Norman is trying to dish. Norman is trying to act like he don't want to choose. Norman, you got to choose one or the other. Nicholas is going with Redman. Let's see what else. Jason got Redman. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Jason is from Jersey. I hope I'm correct on that. All right, so anything coming out of Jersey, y'all, anything coming out of Jersey, Jason's going with. All right, if it's Queen Latifah, if anything involving Queen Latifah, anything involving Redman, anything involving Laura Hill, anything coming out of Jersey, y'all don't even ask Jason. Jason's going with that. So Jason is going with Redman, Brick City. I'm gonna get my choice today too. We got NYC 187 back in the building. NYC, what up, man? Thanks for joining the stream. So again, we asking you guys, should Puff Daddy help Black Rob? Remember, Black Rob was a big part of the success of the early. Black Rob was a big part of the early success of Bad Boy Records. And I just showed you guys, if you haven't seen the picture, Black Rob hospitalized. He dropped a picture. He dropped a message. He dropped a message for DMX, and he also announced that he's homeless. Should Puff Daddy step in and do something to help Black Rob get back on his feet? Drop it in the comments. I want to know what you guys feel about that. Should Puff Daddy? I'm pretty sure Puff Daddy has seen this video of Black Rob. I'm pretty sure somebody has apprised Puff Daddy of what's going on with Black Rob. Should Puff Daddy help Black Rob? $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. Help him get a place. Help him get back on his feet. Get him back into music. Whatever it is. You guys hit the comments. Let me know how you guys feel about that. We're also talking today about J-Lo and A-Rod, man. It's over. It's over. Listen, we've had already maybe 2 shows where we've talked about celebrities and celebrity relationships. We've talked about this multiple times, and I always ask you guys, what do you guys think? Why do celebrities get together with other celebrities and it never lasts? J-Lo and A-Rod just got engaged maybe 2 years. I think they're in 2 years of engagement. I think J-Lo and A-Rod are on 2 years that they've been engaged, and they've called it quits. They said they'd rather be friends, and they're gonna still work on their business ventures they got together. They're gonna still, work on the kids and stuff, but they're gonna be separating. Drop a comment in the comment section how you feel about celebrities dating, and there's something else I'm gonna mention about that in a little bit down the line. All right, so let's hit the comments, man. Redman, Method Man, who y'all got? Is Redman gonna smoke? Does Redman still smoke? I think he does. Does Method Man still smoke? I haven't seen Method Man smoking lately. I've seen Method Man in the gym. I've seen Method Man in the gym getting it in. We all know back when Method Man and Redman used to do their shows, they were the Blunt Brothers. They were on stage wilding out, smoke all over the place. Method Man and Redman, they did their videos, they did the movies. How high? Is Method Man and Redman going to be on stage, puff puff passing? This is 420. This versus is going to be on 420, y'all. All right. So is Redman and Method Man going to be puff puff passing on stage? Are there going to be any celebrity guest appearances? Drop in the comments who you think is going to win this versus. Redman or Method Man. Look, man, this is going to be another good versus. Listen, versus, shout out, man. Y'all been knocking it out the park these last few verses, man. So drop it in the comments. Who you got? You got Method Man or you got Redman for the win? Let me hit the chat. Let me see what y'all saying. Jason said he got Redman. Team Brick City. Yeah, I'm Jersey bias. So what? Yes. Jason, man. You know what, Jason? When they put Redman against Queen Latifah, let me see who you're gonna pick. Let me see who you're gonna pick. When they put Latifah versus Redman, let me see who you're gonna choose. All right. NYC 187 is going with Method Man. Listen, Meth or Red. I'm gonna tell you who I'm going with soon. Olivia Culture Ray, thanks for joining the stream tonight. Uh, Olivia Culture Ray says Meth for sure. Yo, Method Man getting love, yo. Method Man getting some love with this. Hold on. Who has the better catalog? Who has the better catalog? Who has the better discography, yo? Red or Meth? Who? I'm seeing Red. I'm seeing Method Man getting love. NYC said Meth with the win. Olivia says Meth for the win. Nicholas says not surprised. J Lo and A Rod split. So let me address that real quick. I want to address the J Lo and A Rod thing really fast. I was watching a talk show this morning, right? And they were talking about the J Lo and A Rod situation, and they brought up something very very interesting. I found very interesting. So the person on the show said, whenever you see these celebrity relationships that fall apart, the person said that it's usually because the sex has gotten boring. Again, I was watching a show this morning, and they brought up the J Lo and A Rod breakup. No disrespect to J Lo, I love J Lo, that's my girl. No disrespect to A Rod, excuse me. But the person on the show, they brought up a very interesting point. They say whenever you see these celebrities, when they go through a few years and they break up, it's normally because the sex has gotten boring and they want to have sex with other people. Is why they say. Hit the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you guys feel about that. I just think that celebrities should not really date celebrities. When you have a celebrity, right, and they're constantly probably in the news, in the media cycle. The media cycle is every day as well. So if you have a celebrity that's living that type of lifestyle, They're always busy. They're always on the run. They got a secretary. They're getting help. They're going here. They're going there. They're doing business stuff. Their lives are this chaotic life. If you have someone else that has that chaotic life like yourself, and I know when you're in these spaces, you're trying to build, you're grinding, you're trying to get it going, you're trying to put this together, you're trying to make money. I just think when you have someone that's doing the same thing as you, both of y'all are grinding, both of y'all. I just I just don't think you guys have the time to appreciate each other. I always think celebrities should just go ahead and find somebody that's not not in that limelight. That's not on TV. That's not on the internet. That's not on Instagram posing or doing something or doing this. Maybe you need balance in your life that's not another celebrity. But again, person said, whenever you see these relationships that end so quick, it's usually because either one of or both of the parties, the sex has gotten boring and they want to do things with other people is why they separate like this. Hit the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Next Tuesday, Method Man versus Redman. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know who you think is going to win this. Y'all. It's time for Album of the Week. It's time for Album of the Week, y'all. Ever since X's passing, I'm really trying not to speak too much because X I followed X's career since he dropped his first album, It's Dark as Hell. Okay, I purchased maybe almost all of DMX's albums. Okay, I followed X's career since he first came out, and whenever you see celebrities passed away, you almost automatically start seeing everybody come up with these stories and they try to call the person's name and use their name to just sometimes it gets really disgusting. Okay, sometimes it gets really disgusting. Um, but X touched a lot of people. X was one of those artists that I don't think I've ever seen any other artist pray on a song like that. Go to a concert and pray at a concert. Pray before his albums, pray during his albums, pray after his albums. You could listen to X's music and hear the conflict that's going on inside of him. But from all of the stories that I've always seen about X throughout his life, people have always said X is a very giving person. X is one of those guys that early in his career he became a multi-millionaire. And you see a lot of these artists when they get successful, they start flashing the money, they start rocking the big gold chains, they got the platinum watches, multiple watches. Not X. Usually you see X like in a regular chain, sometimes even a chain, a chain. And people that spoke about X always said he had lots of love inside of him. But one of the most important about things about X is that X loved dogs. X was a big dog lover. So if you watch a lot of his videos from back in the days up to coming up, you've always see X show a lot of love to his dogs and stuff. So album of the week, we going with Grand Champ. Okay, album of the week, Grand Champ. This is one of my favorite X albums. You guys know I'm in love with albums and album covers. This is actually a double CD. Okay, so this CD has a DVD on the inside. Okay, so there's the album, Grand Champ, the album Grand Champ. And then on the inside, there's also another DVD. There's a DVD on the inside there. All right, so double CD, right? And in the booklet, we're gonna go to some stuff in the booklet for y'all, showing love to his dogs. Over here, you see Boomer. Over there, all right. The back, some more artwork on the back there. You can see it there. Um, Something I really love right there. Read that right there. Boomer 129 clothing wear. So shout out to X. You know, it's sad to see him go, and people always say your name is always going to live on and stuff like that. But I do really believe Biggie has been gone for over 20 something years. Pun has been gone for over 20 something years. Park has been gone for over 20 something years. I think it's safe to say that fans and family members and everyone out there, I think it's safe to say that we're gonna keep DMX's name alive. I've been bumping non-stop X this last week, yo. I got some albums that I got from X that I haven't listened to in a while because I have a strict rotation sometimes, but I had to pull out some stuff and bump some stuff this past week. So rest in peace to X. Again, album of the week this week, Grand Champ. If you don't have the album, go to your favorite streaming site, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. Go listen to that right there. That's a banger. Let me hit the comments. Let me see what y'all talking about. So, yo, don't forget, drop in the comments who you going with. You going with Method Man or you going with Redman? Next Tuesday, 420. So we got So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna double back. Nicholas McFarlane said, "Not surprised. J Lo and A Rod split." All Olivia Culture Ray said, "That's the iron lung right there." Yes, yo, listen. Iron lung's my man. Yeah, iron lung's my man. Johnny Blaze is my man. I feel you. I feel you, Olivia. I feel you. Jason says, "R.I.P. DMX, R.I.P. X." That's right. Jason says, "Sorry, I'm at work, missing out on the chat." Don't worry, Jason. It's all good. Sarah says, "Please stay out of people's beds." No, Sarah, listen. Like I said, I know I saw the story of J-Lo and A-Rod, but this is just I saw a story today on a show and they were talking about that and I just found it interesting. So I just wanted to hear what you guys got to say about that. I'll stay out their beds, Sarah. I'll stay out their beds. NYC 187 says RIP DMX, RIP DMX. Nicholas says RIP DMX as well. Rest in peace. So yes, so we were going over the Fat Joe. Um, Coming to Big Pun Plaza late, and I showed y'all the picture if y'all haven't seen it. So shout out to Joe. Like I said, I wasn't with it at first, but he did the right thing. He waited a little bit, went over there, no one there. He can pay his respects to Pun. He can go there every day if he wants to now, pay respects to Pun. He can go there on a Saturday. He can go there on Pun's birthday, pay respects to Pun. So shout out to Fat Joe. I really wish that I can hear stories of him reaching out to Pun's son and them doing some kind of stuff together. I would really like to see Joe and Pun's son sit down together. From the relationship that Fat Joe and Pun had, and I've never been around those guys. All I've seen was what I've seen in videos, what I've seen in interviews, and what I've seen in the past. It looked like they had a great relationship. To this day, Fat Joe still says Pun, that's his brother. So Pun's son being a grown man now, I wish I would see them sit down together and just do some stuff together. It would be nice. But again, that's their business. Whatever they want to do, they want to do. That's just me as a fan, how I feel about that. All right. So yeah. So shout out to Joe with that. So yes. Again, question: Should Puff Daddy, should Puff Daddy, knowing that Black Rob was an instrumental part of Bad Boy Records? Listen, when Bad Boy Records was in its heyday, Craig Mack, Mace, even the early Locks on their first album, Loon, Black Rob, they had a monster lineup at that time. And Black Rob album did some work. Black Rob's album, when that album dropped, when the single, when Wall dropped in New York City was going crazy. To see Black Rob like this now, excuse me, and to hear him say that he's homeless, you know, and I don't want to dig into anybody's pockets. Like I said before, I've watched Puff Daddy's growth over the years. He's a worker, he's a hard worker, he's a hustler. He makes it happen. You're not responsible for another man not making it happen in his life. I understand that. But I'm just asking the question. If Puff Daddy has a disposable 100,000, would 100,000 change Black Rob's life right now? I don't know. Money. Somebody said one time, I've never seen a Brinks truck follow a hearse. Okay. And I know we all work to get successful. We don't want to stay the same. We want to elevate ourselves. We want to get better. We want to get better. We want to make more money. We want to get more successful. When you're gone, that money is not going with you. And again, I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like he should be doing. I'm just asking the question. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just asking the question. Should Puff Daddy stand up and say, "Now, you know what, Rob? I got you, man. I know we ain't close. I know I ain't talked to you in 2, 3 years. You know what, Rob? I got you, man. Hey, assistant, write this check. Go see Rob. Give him. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me see what y'all saying in there. We got Charles Rob. We got Charles in the building. Charles, thanks for joining the stream. Woo, another Method Man. You know what? I'm gonna give my vote, man. Let me go give my vote, y'all. Y'all, everybody getting their vote in. Let me go put my vote in, man. Let me go put my vote in, y'all. I'm gonna vote right now. Hold up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm put my vote in right now. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. That's it. Y'all can say what y'all want to say to me right now. I'm going with Redman. I'm going with Redman for the win. I'm going with Redman for the win next Tuesday night. Jay Boogie's in the building. Jay Boogie said, I'm going to head out. Won't see you next week. Going to be turned up for my birthday. Wow. Wow. You getting ready for your birthday, huh? You can't wait till two. All right. I see you. I see you, Jay Boogie. Just don't get too turned up. All right. You still got other things to do after your birthday. All right. So, all right. We're going to talk later. So, yeah, Charles is going with the cow. Midnight 21. Midnight 21 says, why is Puffy still in the game? This dude should have been canceled years ago. Exile from hip hop. Wow. Woo! Woo! Midnight 21. I would need you to elaborate on that just a little bit more. Just a little more. Midnight. Let me repeat this. Midnight 21 says, why is Puffy still in the game? This dude should have been canceled years ago, exiled from hip hop. I'm gonna need you to drop some more information on why you said that. Midnight 21 also says Redman will win. I'm going with Redman, man. I'm going with Red. Method Man, you my man. Tecalian Stallion, Johnny Blaze, you my man. You my man. You my man. Yo, you on the wall. The album is there. The top 5 best album out of 74 reviewed. We reviewed 74 albums. Tecal, you made the list, man. You made the list, Tecal. But come next Tuesday, I'm going with Redman, yo. I'm going with Redman. I'm going with Jersey City, man. Midnight 21 says, me and you was right about Ray versus Ghost 16, and we will be right again. Okay. Ghostface for the win. Ghost is my man. Ray's my man too. But I have to go with my dog Ghostface, man. But yeah, Midnight 21. Drop. Give me a little more information why Puffy should not be in the game. I think Puffy is one of those producers that is intricate to where we are today in hip hop. The way he did his remixes, the way he had some amazing artists on Bad Boy. Um, he went into Sean John doing clothing earlier on. Now he's doing some rock. So I've always seen Puffy as someone that knows how to adapt in the hip hop landscape. So I have tremendous respect for Puffy as an artist. I'm gonna pump my brakes on that. I'm not talking about as an artist. I'm just talking as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as someone that's making it happen. Puffy has been around since the early '90s, and this is 2021, and he's still finding ways to get business ventures. So I'm proud of someone that can still stay relevant for this day. So Midnight, let me hear what you got to say on that. All right. So yes. So Midnight says, for all the shady mess that Puff has done to destroy hip hop, my goodness. Okay. I was looking at a list earlier in the week of bad boy artists that have fell that has fell since they joined Bad Boy. I remember maybe a few years back, Craig Mack, right when Craig Mack passed. Rest in peace, Craig Mack. Craig Mack was going through some financial trouble as well. And again, Craig Mack played a very big part in the growth of Bad Boy, building the Bad Boy empire. So I was kind of sad to see how Craig Mack was sick and how Craig Mack passed away. Um, I think I just saw a picture of Loon, um, and there's others. So yes, I saw a picture of a bunch of Bad Boy artists, and I've seen people bring up these things about Puff Daddy. The thing about that is where I'm kind of conflicted with that is if everybody's drive is not as strong as yours. Okay, so if your drive is to make it no matter what, and you have a team, let's say you have a team of 5 people, and the goal is to get successful and to do it no matter what. Sometimes the 5 people on that team, they don't want to, they don't see the dream like you. Sometimes they don't want to fight for the dream like you. Sometimes the dream that you have, they may not have. So I say that to say some of the artists that were down with Bad Boy that probably didn't make it, whose fault is it that they didn't make it? Is it Puffy's fault that they didn't make it? Was it their drive? Were their drives not big enough as Puffy's drive? Did they want to wake up every morning at 5 o'clock and get on the grind, or they wanted to sleep till 10, 11 and then get up and start working? Are they working 12-hour shifts to make it happen, or they're working 8 hours and they say, "Yeah, that's it, I'm done for the day." Everybody's drive ain't the same. So whenever I hear stories about Puff, I'm not backing Puff or anything. And I'm just all I'm saying is I think some people's drives are different than others. So I'm gonna go back to a few of Midnight 21's posts. Midnight said, "Me and you was right about the Rian Ghost," and then he says, "For all the shady mess that Puff has done to destroy hip hop." My goodness, so yeah, I've always seen Puff's name get thrown around in hip hop, and one of the memes I always see pop up. If you remember the Source Awards back in the days when Suge Knight went up on stage and says, um, "Any artist that doesn't want your producer dancing all in the videos, come join Death Row." That always gets me because you look at where Suge Knight is now, and you look at where Puffy is now. So I always remember that whenever I think about Puffy's length in the game. So yeah, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. I want to thank you for joining the stream. Again, rest in peace, DMX. People have reached out to us. We're gonna do a DMX mix. Are we gonna do anything DMX related? I'm kind of holding off on that, guys. I don't wanna be distasteful in any way towards X and his legacy. So we're gonna hold off on doing any sort of DMX tribute for now, and we're gonna keep his name alive. We're always gonna talk about him, bring up his music. If you haven't got this album, go check it out. This is a double CD. There's a DVD. See the DVD symbol there? There's a DVD and the CD in this album. If you haven't listened to this, go to Tidal. It's on Tidal for sure. Check out Spotify. Check out Apple Music. One of the best ways to remember an artist is to speak their name, play their music, put their music into your music so that it can live on. So shout out to X. Hope X rests in peace. Redman Method Man next Tuesday, 420. It's going down. We're gonna be back next Thursday for the next stream. So 2 days later, usually we do a live right after the verses, but we're gonna wait till Thursday. We're gonna do our verses. We're gonna see who wins. I'm going with Redman, man. I think Redman, and I've seen Method Man recently. Method Man has been doing some stuff lately. He's been dropping records, doing battle rap. Method Man's out there. Method Man's active right now. Don't get it twisted. Method Man's active right now. All right? Wu-Tang might show up. Some Wu-Tang affiliates might show up to this verses. So shout out to Method Man. I'm definitely going with Redman on this one. Um, that's the verses. I would like to see some Wu guest appearances. Again, J-Lo, A-Rod split up. Drop a comment in there. Let me know what you guys think about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit like on this video, like this video. Don't forget, we just dropped our album cover Wednesdays. We got a album cover Wednesday we just dropped. We got another one coming next Wednesday, and we got another one coming the Wednesday after that. Brand new segment, album cover Wednesday. So y'all go check that out whenever y'all can. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about album cover Wednesdays. We got more album cover Wednesdays coming for y'all. There's some amazing album covers from back in the days, man. Amazing, amazing album covers. As you can see, boom, we got X up in there on that one. X right there. See right there. We got X right there again. Album cover Wednesdays, man. We're coming back again. We're coming back again this Wednesday with another album cover Wednesday, y'all. Y'all get ready for it. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a good one. Gonna be a good one coming up next Thursday. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, give it a share. Share it to all the 70s, 80s, 90s hip hop heads. It's your boy Onslaught Tree. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream tonight. I'm going to see y'all next Thursday versus Tuesday, 420. Drop a comment. Who you got winning this versus, Redman or Method Man? I'm going with Redman, y'all. It's your boy Onslaught Tree. I'm up out of here. Peace.